D23 is right around the corner, and if you have any interest in theme park attractions, then you would know this is where the big announcements for Disneyland and Walt Disney World come out of. This year's parks panel is titled Horizons. Today we're going to predict some of the announcements that might be made at this year's D23. Just a heads up, we're only going to be covering the American Disney parks, just to save time. Starting at Disneyland, I do suspect an opening date for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The version at Walt Disney World is already open, with the Disneyland version wrapping up its construction. My best guess is either late September or early October, but we'll just have to see. I also think we'll hear some updates on the rest of Critter Country, which, by the way, the Country Bears are coming back. They're going to be changing the Hungry Bear into the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, which the restaurant is already loosely themed to Country Bears, so it's not going to be the most difficult re-theme. However, I don't think this is the end of it. Disney Parks recently dropped this tweet on X. It's a photo of the Country Bear Vacation Hoedown with hashtag Horizons. Whatever it is, Country Bears will be mentioned at D23. Going over to the Haunted Mansion, the ride has just reopened. However, the brand new outdoor queue and gift shop have not opened yet. We might get more details on this expansion. They might also talk about the recent rumors about the ride itself. If you don't know, it's rumored the Haunted Mansion will get a new bride, the hitchhiking ghost mirror effect will become digital, and the hanging corpse in the stretching room will apparently be removed. Which, if they do, I wonder what they're going to replace it with. We might find out at D23. Tell me if you've heard this before. There has been recent rumors that Tomorrowland will be getting a major renovation.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
I'm taking any Tomorrowland rumors with a grain of salt. According to the rumor, construction companies have been bidding to work on a Tomorrowland project. I couldn't verify if that's true. The renovation will be on the same level as Tomorrowland 98. Star Tours and Space Mountain will stay. Astro Blasters and Galactic Grill will get a major renovation. They're going to rip out the Tomorrowland Theater, and we'll be getting at least one new ride. If it's true, could this include a new People Mover? This was rumored last D23. To my understanding, the tracks aren't as badly damaged as people make it out to be, so a People Mover is possible. But will they do it? We'll see. An announcement that I think is guaranteed is details about Disneyland's 70th anniversary. I hope it does include a nighttime parade, maybe a new World of Color show, and new fireworks. As part of our segue to California Adventure, let's talk about Disneyland Forward. Disney has been campaigning for the city of Anaheim to let them expand into the downtown Disney parking lots. The expansion has been approved, which I can't believe I'm saying this. Disneyland and California Adventure have a lot of land to expand. The leading rumor is that Avatar is going to California Adventure. From what we've seen, it is going to be different from Walt Disney World. I just wonder how the West Coast Avatar is going to compare with the East Coast Avatar. But please keep in mind, Disneyland Forward is years away from happening. They need to first allocate all the parking spaces they're about to lose. So while Disneyland Forward is very exciting, don't expect anything in the immediate future. And I'll quickly touch on the Avengers E Ticket. While they did change the ride system and story, they announced another ride would be coming to Avengers Campus half a decade ago. They have done practically no work on this project. I'm hoping we'll get some sort of time frame on when this will be opening. Alright, going to Walt Disney World and Magic Kingdom, let's talk about Beyond Big Thunder. Last D23, Disney teased a major expansion behind Big Thunder Mountain. They first alluded to Coco, Encanto, and a Disney Villains Land coming to that space, but recent rumors suggest there will be a clone of Radiator Springs Racers. Now keep in mind, these are all rumors, but in the next couple of years, Frontierland might be going away for a New Orleans themed land to complement Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So in summary, Frontierland becomes New Orleans, with Thunder Mountain and Racers creating a new desert land. I do think there's a high chance this will be announced. In addition, I hope we do get more details on the Villains Land. It was definitely the biggest crowd-pleasing moment of 2022. Moving over to Epcot. Right off the bat, I do think we're going to hear more details about the new version of Test Track, which is going to be inspired by the original attraction that occupied that space, World of Motion. I have no real expectations about this renovation. I just hope they bring back its fun to be free. Also, I hope we get word on the Play Pavilion. This was going to take the spot of the Wonders of Life. I'm hoping they're using this time to reevaluate their design choices. I'm a big fan of the projection dome. I like the city. Just not crazy about Disney emojis. I just hope they do something with the space. At least after Wonders of Life closed, they used it as a festival center, so it was still kind of in use. Besides Body Wars and Cranium Command, which were straight up abandoned, it's now an abandoned construction site. Alright, moving over to Journey into Imagination. I think this might be the year. While the current ride is not terrible, it's still a far cry from the original. A few years back, Disney released a Figment popcorn bucket. People waited 7 hours to get this bucket, and I think this showed Disney how beloved Figment is. Now, last D23, they got us very excited when they started talking about Figment, and I thought they were about to announce a new version of the ride, only to announce they were adding a Figment meet and greet.
How could you do this to me?
And then we recently got tricked again when a permit was filed for the building, which it ended up only being an update for a DVC lounge. Which I do think there are two directions this could go. They build a new version inspired by the original, and bring back the Dreamfinder. Disney still uses him in merchandise, even as recent as this year. Option 2 would be an Inside Out ride. This was rumored a couple of years ago, but with Inside Out 2 now the second largest animated film of all time. Yes, the second. I do think an Inside Out takeover of Imagination could happen. Also, Figment does make an appearance in both films, I'm just saying. There haven't been a ton of rumors for Hollywood studios. We might get an update on The Little Mermaid show, maybe a replacement for Galactic Star Cruiser, the failed $6,000 Star Wars hotel, I'm sure everyone's heard about it, maybe an immersive dining experience for Galaxy's Edge, we'll see. Going over to our final park, we have Animal Kingdom. We all know Dinoland USA is going away and is going to be replaced with a Tropical Americas themed land. Dinorama is going to be replaced with Encanto, and Dinosaur is going to be replaced with Indiana Jones Adventure. While most would agree that Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland is a better ride, it's still a shame to lose Dinosaur. According to the rumors, this is not going to be an exact clone of Disneyland's version. It's going to get a new story that fits in better with Animal Kingdom. And for Encanto, we really don't know a whole lot, so I am very curious to hear more details. And our final prediction is about Zootopia. It appears it's going to replace It's Tough to Be a Bug. I'm surprised they're not going for a land like in Shanghai, and also the Tree of Life is kind of a weird home for Zootopia. I'm not totally on board with it, but whatever they do, it is clear Zootopia will get a home at Walt Disney World. So tell me, what do you think will be announced at D23 this year? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, why not subscribe? Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great day.